Blake, obviously, Wofford's not the best measuring stick, but how do you feel like the offensive line did in week 1?
I would say pretty good overall. I mean, obviously, competition stepped up this week. But Wofford was fundamentally sound. They're well coached. I thought we did a solid job for our first game. I mean, definitely things we got to clean up, continuing building chemistry and stuff. But I think overall, solid week, but there's always room to improve, so we got to be ready this week.
Pat mentioned a couple of times where Phil faced a little bit of A-gap pressure. What did you guys look back and see that you have to correct to limit those opportunities?
Sometimes there's communication. So it's across the whole line. There's things that sometimes one of us needs to see or another. Sometimes it's just different sets and stuff. Got to work on our depth. Interior. I think it's mostly just communication, though, for the most part. I think that was a little bit of an issue last week, but I think it's something that we've corrected throughout the week, and we're going to be ready for this week.
You're blocking for a quarterback who likes to scramble a lot this year, and you didn't really have that last year, but do you kind of recall the guy before Keaton and how he kind of used his legs a little bit? Is there a similar scrambling ability there?
Yeah, absolutely. I think the ability to, keep plays alive. Phil's done a great job in the first game and all throughout camp and stuff, keeping plays alive. It's I wouldn't say it's an adjustment, but you got to hold your block and you got to believe in him because the same way with Kenny was here. I'd say the big similarity is we get our job done, he's gonna get his job done. So if we can keep our blocks held up, continue to protect him, then he's gonna make plays for us, and we believe that. So I think it's a good thing for us.
Will you be matched up with Corey Young on Saturday?
Yeah, they play a 3-down front, so he's gonna mostly be matched up directly over Cradle, but I'm gonna do a ton of blocking him in the run and pass game. Definitely prepared for him. They have a great defensive line all the way through. Their defensive ends, number 9, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but a couple really good guys getting pressure, good guys getting to the quarterback. So excited for that matchup, though. That's something we look forward to. This is the reason you play. You don't play to play. Guys, you can block.
What is Corey going to do well that you saw in film?
So he's a natural leverage guy. He's a little shorter dude, really strong, really thick. I think he gets his strike really well. I think that's the number one thing is we got to get our hands on him before he gets our hands on us because his strike's really powerful when it comes from really low positions. So we got to play with leverage and strike before he can get his hands on us.
So Blake, is that like practice then with guys that are shorter that got good leverage? I'm sure you've obviously faced those guys in practice before.
Yeah, I mean I had this guy named Kalijah Cansey last year that was pretty good at that pretty much that thing. But this week Thomas Aiden's been playing the nose. He's been doing a great job for us. He's actually built pretty similar to this guy, and I think it's a good, it's going to help us, maintain our leverage and play low because, we are a bigger line, as you know. I mean, we average like 6'5", 320 across front, so we just got to use our strength. We can't let him get inside our chest. So I think, with the Rocks this week are really working on us and going to get us prepared for this.
Like you're a Western PA guy. Do you have any memories of watching Pitt Cincinnati growing up?
Absolutely. I didn't get to go, but I remember the Big East championship. Clear as day. This is going to be a great rivalry. Like I said, another thing, not just playing the players but playing the school. This is the rivalries you look forward to. This is what college football is all about. This is what's so great about it. This is why everyone comes out to watch. It's it's really exciting. This week we get to play Cincinnati, and there's plenty of rivalries down the road. I'm really excited for this one though, and I think being able to be a part of that tradition is going to be really special for a lot of the guys from Western PA like myself.
Are you sad the paddle wheel trophy isn't up for grabs?
Yeah, actually I am. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. We don't really have any trophies to any of our rivals, so that I would say that'd be pretty neat if we could have that. But the rivalry nonetheless. So we're so excited.
What do they do with their 3-man front and the guys behind them schematically to try to create confusion on the offensive line that you guys have to watch out for?
Tons of pressure. They bring pressure, all the time from 3 down and from 4 down. They like to switch it up their fronts often. They play with joker front, with 3 down and a lineman walk back. They do a ton of movement, so like a lot of nose tackle, end tackle type of twists. Crazy is what we call it. Ton of things like that. So we got to be on our keys. We got to read and react really fast. When guys are twisting, we got to force twists off, and I think that's one of the things they do best. Is their games are really they look like they're regular rush, but you got to adjust to them because it's kind of like our defense. Our defense does a good job of that. So just got to read and react really fast and get those twists off and force them so we don't get pressured in sacks.
Communication is always important, but do those odd man fronts make it even more crucial that Jake and Phil are on the same page and that you guys all know what you're looking at?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say I would say the 3-down fronts are a little different for us. Our defense, you know, is typically in a 4-down front besides on 3rd downs. But yeah, it's really important. You know, you got backers everywhere. You got, you know, a rush player off the edge. We gotta classify him as 4 down. So I think it's really important that we all communicate across the whole line. I mean, it's not always easy for Cradle to see stuff all the way outside the tackle. So, you know, it's all of us, not just Phil and Cradle. It's, you know, the collective of us have to see things. We're a veteran group. We got to see things and, you know, communicate to each other all the way down the line. So,
Like we talked to Carter earlier, obviously it's a unique tight end group, and sometimes they can be an extension of the offensive line. How have they done in that scenario, and what do you think of that tight end group?
absolutely. So first off, in blocking, they're doing as good as they ever have since I've been here. They're doing, you know, Salem's got them right, and we've been having them down with Borbs all the time, and they've really got their blocking down. You know, some of those down blocks last week looked really good, and I think our tight end room, the coolest thing about it is we got all different types of tight ends. I mean, Malcolm, Carter, Gavin, like all those guys, Renda, all those guys are completely different players, and it gives us a lot of versatility in our packages. You know, what we can do with these guys. Gavin, obviously great receiver, great in the open space. Malcolm, really tall. Like, these Carter's a great blocker. Like, these guys are all, you know, can all do different things, and they're all versatile in their own way. So I think that really just expands our offense a lot. So.
Blake, as a 6-year guy, what's it like seeing a true freshman in BJ Williams right behind you at right guard?
I mean, it's awesome. I mean, the dude takes coaching. You know, he is a freshman. He's been here since spring. Honestly, it feels like he's been here for a couple years already. He doesn't, you know, complain. He doesn't whine. He keeps his head to the grindstone. Like, you know, I think BJ has taken coaching as well as anyone since I've been here. He's physically, you know, ready to go in if he needed to. He's strong, quick. You know, I mean, I think BJ is in a place that not a lot of guys in their first year are. So it is a little weird seeing a true freshman there, but at the same time, it feels like he's been there for a while now.
You mentioned that Cincinnati plays a joker front.
Yeah.
Where'd the name come from?
Oh, you would ask me that. I'm not entirely sure. It's kind of just what Borbs calls it. I mean, maybe I should know, but I know what it is. It's just the, you know, like I said, the 3 down with a lineman standing there. Probably just try to trick you, I guess, maybe.
So the lineman kind of backs up.
Yeah. So yeah, it's 4. We play it as 4 down, but it kind of looks like 3 down if you're not paying attention because there's a lineman walked off. You just gotta look for the knee braces and you'll know who the 4th guy is there. But yeah, our defense runs it too, and it's been really effective for them. So it's definitely something we have prepared for and we'll be ready for.
I'll ask Borbs where the name came from.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because he'll probably be mad at me if I don't know, but
I won't mention your name, that's right.
yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
Anything else? Thank you.